Morning. Oh, God. I think I'm getting a cold. I just had a sneezing fit. Anyway, it's Wednesday, 27th of August, and my plans have been scuppered for the day because I messaged the social worker and said, how'd you get on yesterday meeting with my mum? She messaged back, I didn't go, I'm going today about 2 o'clock. And I thought, just when I'm going, so I can't go now until a bit later. She rang me then, and she's still talking as if she thinks my mum's coming home. So I did say to her, can I just stop you? Can I just stop you there? I said, my mother will not be returning to her home. Why? Sort of thing. I said, she can't even get out the chair to go to the toilet. The home said they can't meet her needs because sometimes it takes 2 staff and they've only got 2 staff, so it doesn't work. And I said, with all due respect, the staff are lovely, but we wouldn't want mum staying in that home to see her days out because it's just like she's sitting in a chair. Anyway, she's going to see her. And then she said, if I'm not going to look after her, if she had to come home, I would have to revoke any care to my mother. I don't know if that's something I'd have to sign or whatever. I said, it's not the question I don't want to do it. I said, I can't. Physically and mentally, I can't. Since my mother's been in that home, I've realised what the hell I did do. So I'm like, she can't come back. So it's just like, no one's listening. So then she said, they'd have to have this meeting of best of care interest and all that bollocks. It's just a whole new level of stress. Anyway, I'm going to ring her home in a minute and see if I can go and have a look round it. Because we don't have to go with a home that they tell us to because we are self-funding my mother's placement. So it's not a question of they're going to turn around and say, right, you've got to go to that one or you've got to go to that one. But yeah, it's stressful. Anyway, I should have within the next hour and a half, Warren's new phone, so that won't keep me trapped in then. Tonight, Matthew, we are having... I can't be bothered to do any sort of cooking. Not that the cooking I've been doing lately takes a lot of effort because I've been using the slow cooker, which I'm going to use again today. If you remember all them jars of vegetable sauce I bought in Tesco, I keep getting confused. I think I either bought 17 and they were 14p or I bought 14 and they were 17p. One or the other, but they were cheap as chips. So I'm just going to do like a spag bowl using one of them, chucking in. I've got some all-round pasta herbs I'll chuck in. I've got mushrooms, peppers, carrots. It's just all going in the slow cooker. And then I'm just going to cook some form of pasta. So it's a bolognese type effort, which I'll probably put on around 3 o'clock. And then I think I'll probably make some garlic bread. I've just taken out some salmon out of the freezer. And the kids have all said they want dippy eggs for lunch, which is fine. And I friggin' love dippy eggs. But I'm like, I don't really want to use calories on the bread because I want bread for dinner. So I've taken out some salmon and there's 1 packet of the tender stem broccoli left from last night that I didn't cook. So for my lunch, I'm having a 0 count salmon and broccoli. I could actually cook the salmon and broccoli and add eggs and make like a bit of a quiche type effort. But then it's all, even though there's 0 counted food, it's all extra calories. Because at the end of the day, like I say, whatever plan you do, whether it's sins, points make prices, don't they? You know what I mean? It's all calorie deficit. So if I can have salmon and broccoli, why add 2, 3, 4 eggs at 70 odd calories each? when I could just have a salmon and broccoli, which is going to be a lot less calories. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I mean. I just had a cheeky weigh, I did, and I'm like, get it in. There's no weigh in on Saturday, so I've got an extra week. So when I go back, it'll be 2 weeks worth. But yeah. It's 11 o'clock now, so I'm not having breakfast. I had a lie-in. 10 o'clock I got up. Bloody lush. Kids are all still in bed, making the most of the last of their week off. Kids are still in bed, making the most of their week off. I need to decide what to do with my hair. It's getting furry now. I don't do furry because everyone keeps coming up to me and stroking me like I'm a freaking dog. It looks a bit like a tennis ball because I'm round as well. It's very grey. And when I was in the shop yesterday, I was looking at the hair dyes and I was like, shall I dye it? Because my hair's like this, right, I could dye it whatever colour and then just shave it off again, because I'm tempted to just shave it back to the bone. But yeah, it's don't get me wrong, it's not long enough to style it at all. It's just, if somebody wanted to be horrible to me, they could pull my hair now. It's that long. But yeah, it's gonna start getting a bit long over my ears, so I might just reshave it, but maybe on a number 1 or something instead of bald. Or the other option is let it grow a little bit more. And I said to the kids I could go to the barbers up the top and just have like it faded. So it's a bit trendy like. And they were like, you can't go to the barbers. That's the barbers. And I was like, that's for men. And I said, so I cut my hair. It's like, yes. Just to tidy up the edges. So the option is buzz cut myself, or let it grow a bit on top and have the sides faded in. I might try that, see what it looks like. Because when I shaved my hair before, I had this type of haircut there. I hope I've still got a picture to put there. Otherwise, you'll just be looking at the brown chair with me giving it the old finger. But yeah, I'm undecided. Obviously, if I want to wear a wig, this is ideal because you haven't got all your hair underneath. But yeah, right. I'm gonna go and edit my video for tonight, which you will have seen yesterday, and catch up with you for lunch. So, bye. Guys, this is what I got for my lunch. It's salmon, which I've air fried, broccoli, which I've air fried and half killed. It's very burnt looking, but it'll taste all right. And I got 28 calories of balsamic drizzle over it. The kids are having a McDonald's, so I've actually ordered a couple of things from there as well, which I shall show you when they come. But that is my lunch. So my salmon and broccoli was actually quite nice, but my house now stinks of fish. Anyway, their McDonald's have come. They brought no straws with the drinks, which is annoying, but I have got straws here. I ordered this. It's 5 calories. It's a Sprite with mango. I think it was mango and passion fruit, so it's 5 calories. I've ordered that. I've just had a sip of it. Don't think I'd order it again. And I ordered a mini Jaffa Cake McFlurry for 165 calories. So, yeah, that's me until dinner, I hope. Otherwise, it would just be fruit or something. I've got to nip out in a bit and then go and see my mum. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. So, I'm just off to see my mum. It's 5 to 6. Gonna eat this on the way. 71 calories a slice. I've actually put one in my bag for my mum, see if she fancies that. My neighbour's asked if she can come with me, so I'm taking her, so I won't do any filming in the car and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go and see mum, and then I need to pop to Tesco to get some What do I need to get? Toothpaste. Oh my God, I'm trying to think. Toothpaste. Oh, I'm sure it'll come back to me. Right, I shall catch up with you soon. So guys, this is my dinner. It works out 141 calories. I've only had to count the cheese and a little bit of pasta sauce. Everything else is 0 count. Yeah, I've been busy. It's like 25 to 10. We're only having our dinner now. So I haven't bothered making garlic bread as it's a bit late. All right. Right. It's 11:30. Dexter's next to me. Are you happy boy now? Did Daddy get that working?
He didn't get the app. The app store's the problem. It won't. On like specific apps, like when I'm trying to download TikTok and WhatsApp and what do you call it, Snapchat, it won't allow me to. It says something's wrong with the internet and all that. But I've checked the internet. Internet's fine. But when I go down to download Temu or Shein or Blockblast or...
I'll tell you what we do. When we go into Tesco next, come with me. And you know the little shop at the back with the phones?
Yeah.
They'll tell you what to do. They're really helpful. Because I bought it from there.
Yeah, but what about EE? But it's an EE phone.
Yeah, but the phone was from there. We'll go in there and see what they say. Oh, anyway. I'm on a roll.
That my wallpaper.
Oh, yeah, lovely. I'm on a roll. And I'm not talking a ham roll. I've only had 481 calories today, at my 1,000. If you're new to my channel, I haven't just eaten 481 calories. Keep your knickers on. Yeah. I had my dinner, which was nice. And I didn't have my other planned things, which was, what was it? Oh, the meringue again I was going to have with raspberries. You haven't eaten my raspberries in the fridge, have you?
What raspberries?
Oh. That's a no then. Oh, I went in to see my mother. So my neighbour said, could she come? Because she rang me asking how my mother was. I said, oh, I'm just going off to see her. And she was like, oh, can I come? So obviously I said, yes, you can come. Didn't film my mother today because when I walked in, they'd just got her into her nightie. And she was sitting there, slouched to one side, head down, teeth sort of all but wanting to come out. She looked like a typical person that would be in a nursing home, you know? You probably know what I mean by that. And I walked in and I said, I was like, hello, Mum. And she looked at me as if like, you know, didn't work out who it was. But I said to her, did you know who this is? And pointed to my neighbour. And she's like that, because she didn't have her glasses on. And she's like, oh, no. So I said who it was and that. And then she went, oh, yeah. She thought she was in her 50s because I think somebody had a birthday, because she said there was I had my birthday party. So I was like, Mum, it's not your birthday till November. I said, you're going to be 83. And she went, what? 83? She said, I'm 50. And she was trying to think of 50. I'm 50. So I said, Mum, if you're 50, I said, you've had a bumpy ride in that pram. And then the girls there were laughing and that. And I was like, Mum, 50, come on. I said, you're 82. I said, you're looking lovely. And she was like laughing. And then I said to her, what's your date of birth? And she was going, 8. You could see her like trying to think. 8/9/88. 8/99. And I was like, no. And I told her her date of birth. Really? So that's my date of birth. She was very confused tonight. So the social worker's going in to see her tomorrow, and I spoke to one of the care girls there to say what they'd suggested, that possibly sending my mother home so she can just get on with it in the house. They were like, that's not going to happen. But yeah, she was okay. She's so thin, right? She's getting painfully thin. And they said to me today that she hasn't eaten or drunk anything today. And I went in at gone 6 o'clock. So I was like, right, okay. And I took in these go-ahead bars. So I tried to get her to eat one, and she ate half of one of the slices. And I managed to get her to drink a really small cup of lemonade. You could see how thirsty she was because of her lips, and that was so dry. And they said that they can't refer her to salt or salts, which is, I think it's like speech and something or other, but they're the ones that would organise her, like, them nourishing milkshakes and stuff, or whatever they give, which I'm telling you now, she won't drink. I know my mother too well. She won't drink them, but they're the people that do it. But what they said tonight was, because she's on a temporary placement in the home, they can't do it. And she's there for another 5 weeks. So if she's got another 5 weeks of not eating and drinking, she ain't going to make 5 weeks. You know? I think she was saying how cruel it is to keep people alive when they're not right in the head. So although she's extremely confused tonight, she still knows that, you know, she's there. She mentioned bills. Who's paying my bills? Who's paying this? Who's paying that? And I said, Mum, it's sorted. I said, me and Simone are sorting it all out. You haven't got to worry about a thing, right? So she was like, right, okay. I said, the winter cleaner's been paid in. It's all under control. Right, okay. But she said about home again tonight, and so I said to her again, I said, Mum, I had tears in my eyes, and I was like, Mum, you do know you're not coming home, don't you? And she was just like, I said, it's just not safe. But yeah, sad. Anyway, let's not be sad. Let's talk about something that I was quite excited about. I went to Sainsbury's again. Just because I needed a couple of things. So I went to Sainsbury's again, and I mentioned that I bought some saffron, and it was $3.95 in Tesco, and it was a tiny little bit in there. I haven't used it yet. Tiny little thing inside with a bit of saffron, enough to do like 2 meals probably. Well, I was looking for these bloody fenugreek seeds that I needed, and they didn't have them. And look what I found. This cute little jar. Finest pure saffron. Look how bloody full it is. Can you see that? It's like half full, if not a bit more. Got a bit of a glare. And it was on Nectar thing for, I think it was £2.40. So I was like, get in my fucking trolley now, mate. You watch, I won't cook anything with saffron in it now.
Saffron go off?
Yeah, I was looking, I couldn't see a date on it when I was in the shop.
Spices,
it on the bottom?
Spices don't really go off.
Yeah, they do. Oh, best before. Oh my good God. 20. I can't even read that.
Let's have a look.
Is it 2028? It's on the bottom, look. Take a picture of it with your phone and then enlarge it.
No, I can see it, but...
Or put the...
best before 2028.
2028?
To 2028.
February 28.
Yeah.
Get yourself down to Sainsbury's if you want some saffron. And it's a cute little jar. It's glass with a cork lid. And it was with all the other spices, where the like Middle Eastern food started, if you know what I mean. It was there. I was quite happy with that thing. See, when you're 51, you get excited over stuff like saffron being cheap. Are we going to go and get your school shoes tomorrow?
Yeah, give me. Yeah,
That'll be not. Oh God, Jackson's got to have his hair cut.
Read that.
Hmm. Give me that. This is Dexter's first proper phone, right?
Oh.
He needs a phone for school, so I've got a SIM-only contract, which we've put into this phone, and he's put that on. So it says, "Don't touch my phone, you stupid idiot. You don't even know the password anyway." No, I don't. But I'm sure when I need to look in your phone, you'll tell me the password, won't you?
I'm going to change the password from... you know, like the common pass. You know, on Grandma's key safe. That's the password.
Right, but we won't tell everybody what Grandma's key safe password is.
I'm not saying it is.
But yeah, Jackson has now got a phone. He's been without a phone for months. And it's taught him a lesson, because he had an iPhone and I wanted to look in it because there was trouble at school. Not trouble that he'd caused, but there was trouble at school, and we were told to look at our kids' phones, all to do with frigging Snapchat. Anyway, he was like, "You're not looking at my phone." Changed his password, couldn't remember his password, locked he tried so many times, the phone locked, and it's locked beyond redemption. It needs somebody who can lock. I'm not bothering to take it to Apple to unlock it. I'll get someone on the dodgy estate round here that'll unlock it, you know. Because it's quite a good phone, but it's completely locked and no good. So he's had Warren's iPhone 14, because Warren's had a new phone today, and then Dexter's got Motorola, so he's not quite as...
I haven't got the best phone. I've got an Android.
He's got an Android. Do you know what? I had a Samsung Android and I really liked it.
Samsung Android, there's two different phone brands.
Well, when I upgrade the phone I've got on now...
Yeah, I want one.
You can have that one. Yeah. Do you know, I went to upgrade the phone I'm filming on now, because I've got a 16... This is 15 Pro this phone is I'm filming on. But he said he was out of stock of loads, and I haven't had it that long. So he basically said if I wanted to upgrade to a 16 Pro, I think it was, I could pay £258 upfront cost and change the phone and keep this phone. So I said, "Oh no, I'll leave it, thanks." I thought, I'm not forking out that. However, that would be a cheaper alternative if the kids lose their phone or something, because obviously every day that goes on, I'm nearer to my upgrade. So if we do need another iPhone, it would be cheaper to do that than actually buy an iPhone, because the iPhones second-hand still go for quite a lot of money. Like, you see people selling them for like £300-400. Yeah, so that's me. I don't think I'm going to see my mother tomorrow, because the social worker's going in the morning. I don't know. I haven't decided. Depends what I get done. There's a few things I got to do. Food tomorrow. I haven't even thought about it. But I'm feeling quite chuffed with myself that I've come in at such low calories today. I seem to have flicked that switch again, and I'm back in the room, and I'm back as I'm that girl with the curl. I'm either shit hot, you can't put a crumb past my mouth that I haven't counted, or I'm so bad I will eat anything that's not nailed down. Don't ask me why. I'm obviously a bit mentally challenged up here with regards to food. Well, we all know that, because I wouldn't be big if I wasn't mentally challenged with food, you know. But yeah, I seem to be back in the room and being good again. Like, I could have easily had McDonald's today when the kids had McDonald's. I could have had a Big Mac meal or whatever and just thought, oh, sod it, I'll have McDonald's with them. But no, I had salmon and broccoli. And then I had a mini McFlurry rather than a large one. And don't bother getting that drink I had. I give it to Dex. Did you drink all that?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Oh. It was literally Sprite with a shot of syrup. And I went for the mango one. They had apple as well. And it was 5 calories for the drink. I haven't taken them calories off, so I've actually had 479 calories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't rate it. Don't buy it.
How do you say my drink? How do you
say your drink?
No, how do you say my birthday in like numbers?
How do you say your birthday? It's on my arm, look. 29. 11, 12. It should be easy to remember.
Wait, what was it?
I know your password now.
So what?
I'm joking, I didn't see it.
29 what?
No, it's on my arm. 29, 11, 12.
If you want to know my
If you're new to my channel, I've got all my kids' dates of birth on my arm. What?
Oh.
And the reason I have got this tattoo, I am covered in tattoos on my legs and stuff, which are embarrassing tattoos. And I've got one on my chest. But the story behind that tattoo is two of my children were born with
Is it 12 or
talipes. 12. There's no such month as 13, you clown, or year. Yeah, there is a year, isn't there?
Yeah, the year.
You're making me sound
Is it
divvy
12?
now. The month is 11,
12,
the year
yeah.
is 12. Duh, I'm getting thinking dementia myself. Yeah, two of my children were born with talipes, which is clubfoot, basically. They're all okay now, ish. Dexter's still having he's just had an operation and he's going to have another one, but they're fine. And I'd keep getting phone calls saying, oh, it's time for an appointment for so-and-so. What's the date of birth? And I genuinely could not remember their dates of birth. I'd be like, I'd be on the phone thinking, oh, shit, I can't remember. So I literally went and had them all tattooed on my arm. So when they rang, then I could just go, oh, it's blah, 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 blah. And not sound like I'm stupid, you know?
Wait, how do you... Let me have a look. How do you know, like, which is which?
So it's MJD.
Oh, I don't see one.
Hmm? Yeah, I can see them. Dexter!
What?
Oh my God! So go away! No. Dexter's just put his leg up on the chair for me to look at his scars, and his package is just fallen out of his. I don't want to see that at midnight. Go to bed.
I should have camera my knees.
You're doing it again. Stop it.
I don't hear like that. Okay.
I can't. Hang on. He's trying. He wants you to see his scars. God, Joanna. God.
That's the first leg.
There's no point in showing your other leg because it's the wrong way. Basically, he's got the same on both legs because he's had metal plates put on. If you're new to our channel, he had metal plates put in his knees, which is going to force his legs straight as he finishes growing because he's quite knock-kneed. And he will end. It's called guided growth. He was super excited having it done. Came out of the operation and he was devastated. He was in so much pain. It was supposed to have been day surgery. Good night.
Want to talk to me, just ring me.
What?
I can't be bothered to come down when I'm asleep, so just ring me.
You can't be bothered to come down when you're asleep, so just ring you.
When I'm upstairs.
I won't be ringing you, no.
Oh, why do I have to come down though? Why do I have to come down?
You don't. It's bedtime. You should
Let's see if I wanted to talk to you.
What do you want to talk to me about?
No. See if you can remember what it's been to.
Good night.
I'm going to ring you all night, though.
What?
I'm going to ring you all night and then like cut off by seeing you.
God, I think it's going to be a bad thing him having a phone. I think I've done well, though, to get him to 12 years old without a phone. Because Jackson had I have. Jackson had a phone, I think, when he was about 8. Because he was like going on and on and on. But yeah. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I didn't make 2 of my children very well. But they're fine now. Oh God, I'm watching Safrina. And she's got a massive lump of what looks like old school cake. See, now that looks delicious, right? Oh my God, she just took a massive chunk out of it and she's like giving it like a... But that's not making me think, oh God, I want to go and eat some cake now. I'm not going to weigh in on Saturday. It's going to be the week after. So place the old bet soon of how much weight I'm going to lose, you know? I got my weights wrong. I sent a screenshot to Michelle tonight and I said, look at this. I said, that's not right. Because I said, my weight is showing that if I lose 1.5 pounds, then I'll get my 1.5 stone award. But I said, my starting weight to what I am now, I only need 1.5 pounds for 2 stone. Because it said 5.5 in red. So she come back to me and she went, Karen, that 5.5 is what you gained since you last weighed in there. So since I haven't been for months, because it's quite a few months now, I haven't been, I only actually gained 5.5 pounds, which I'm super freaking happy about. So when I go back, I only need 1.5 pounds to get my 2 stone. So I'm hoping I'll get my 2 stone and my 2.5. We shall see. But yeah, I've got like an extra week because Kieran is off. He's on holiday, but he's not on holiday. He's got a poorly dog. I think Kieran's got 7 dogs and they're super lush. They're sausage dogs and Frenchies and bulldogs. And they're all super lush. And one of them's quite poorly, so they haven't gone away, but he's having time off, which is well earned because he works super hard. And he's created a fabulous group. And if all the groups are like the one we go to, then, you know, I do hope he does go further afield because I know some of you are like, oh, I'd love to join, but there's no group. Some people don't like doing it online. But yeah, it's really good. It's a good group. A very good group. Oh, Christ, that's not my thing. Anyway, I've been talking for 22 minutes. I'm going to finish watching what I'm watching. And, yeah, go to bed. I'm not going to have anything else to eat now. Because it's 5 to midnight. And I'm genuinely not hungry. Genuinely not hungry. And I'm quite proud of myself that I'm doing it just with Grow, because don't get me wrong, I'd love to buy Manjaro, but truth be told, if I buy Manjaro and the inflated prices, somebody told me the prices they were going up to, and I was just like, how can people afford it? The higher the pen dose, the more it went up, if that makes sense. But I was like, there's no way I'm paying that. No way I am paying that. Right, I'll see you tomorrow on the next one when you will hear me dribbling on even more. But yeah, positive vibes, and I'm looking forward to going to weigh in a week, Saturday, just to see how well I'm going to, and I'm not going to have one bad day, and I'm going to prove to you all how this plan is amazing. And I shouldn't have, I'm not saying I shouldn't have left in the first place. I left because it was hard with my mother and I had breast cancer and I didn't want to be having radiotherapy and having treatment, and I'd had an operation. I couldn't drive straight away, even though I did drive quite soon. But yeah, up at 6 in the morning. I didn't want to leave the house when I was, you know, in turmoil. So I did leave for a while, but I'm back and I ain't going anywhere. except to bed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Oh, and I'll do that. Like my video, please. And subscribe. It's free because I'm not that far off 5k now, which would be fab. If I get to 5k for Christmas, maybe. Because I think it's 5 years I've been doing YouTube. How mad is that? 5 years on the internet, being trolled. Love it. Not. Right, bye.